You know what my son started learning yesterday?
Go on.
And I saw his face as he discovered it. And I was like, okay, this is where we're going. It's the,
You're in the raspberry stage.
it's a normal, it's dribble. And that's fine. You put bib on him is good. But he just looked and he went.
Yeah. He knows
And then
exactly
his
what he's
face
doing
just
as
lit.
well. Like, I can do this.
Yeah. And then he went, he did it again. And then he waited and he did it again. I was like, ah. And then I went to work. And then my wife sent me another video. And she's like, he keeps doing it. And I'm like,
I don't find any issue with it though. Like if I see a baby, yeah, but if I see a baby doing that, I'm like, what's a baby doing that?
I know, it's just,
Like he's what, 3 months now?
there's a couple of things. Firstly, he's going to be in my face. Secondly, you miss the previous phase when the new phase starts.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, but
continuous.
like 3 months. I mean, I said that about everyone. 3 months is my favorite phase. Said that about 2, said that about 1, said that about day 1. But 3 months was just so beautiful because he smiles, he recognizes me.
Yeah.
And it's just, yeah, beautiful. And now he's going to do that. I can see the mischievousness coming through, that developing. And I know I'm going to fall in love with that, but I'm just a little bit like, oh.
I honestly feel that it gets better. Like, I honestly feel that it keeps getting better. Because there's things that you never really expected. Or, like, obviously now that I've got a 2-year-old and a 4-month-old, it's such a crazy dynamic because obviously I'm expecting my little girl now to do the things that my son was doing when he was that age, but she's already now developing her own personality. And I've also now got this 2-year-old that is just like, he came up, he said the word emergencies to me this morning. He was talking about police cars and fire trucks and was like, yeah, it's an emergency. I'm like, when did you learn emergency? I was like, but obviously he says urgency. It's an urgency. I'm like, emergency? I'm like, yeah, urgency. Like, what? How did you know that?
Is it telly?
Not really. I think a lot of it's nursery. We read a lot to him, but he just like at that age, they just pick everything up. Like they're sponges. It's
Crazy how much they learn, isn't it?
everything. Like he comes out with so many things now, and I'm like, where did you even? Like he's walking around saying apple juice. Like he's never had apple juice. He's talking about apple juice and coffee and stuff, and I'm like, how do you know about that?
It's amazing, isn't it?
But those words are like he's just stringing things together. Like again, the other morning, he looked at his pajama top and he was like, I like this t-shirt, and that's the longest sentence he's ever done.
That's amazing. Like, but also like the fact that he acknowledges what he likes and dislikes, like, and saying all that.
How? Because a moment ago I was there. Like it's gone so quick.
Really?
Like it was just the other day where I was like, he's blowing raspberries, and now he's like, I like this t-shirt. Emergency.
Amazing, isn't it? It's crazy though. Like it's.
So I just think it just keeps getting better, man.
It really does, and like life just keeps getting better. Not to go all deep, but
life gets better.
But I kind of feel like I've genuinely never been this happy in my life since having my son. And when I think back, I'm like, I mean, we've been very fortunate to have the careers we've had in radio and DJing, that we've got to like travel the world and play at some of the biggest festivals in the world. And, you know, people ask you for your autograph. They did the other week, remember?
That was crazy, man.
Do you know what I mean? This is the life Shay lives. But we live this life where we've been so privileged, and I felt like I was happy. But now since my son, I'm like, I wasn't happy, man.
They say that when you have a child, it gives you the meaning of life. And you look at life differently. You realize why you was put on this earth. You realize, you know, and there's no other way to explain it.
Yeah.
I solely agree. Like I never thought I could care about something or someone as much as I do about my children.
Yeah.
It's mad. Like it's genuinely mad.
Yeah.
Like how much, like how I didn't know that this level existed. You know what I mean? Like no one else can wake up at 4 o'clock and ask me for cuddles, and I'll be like, all right, we have some cuddles. And 2 hours later, we're still cuddling. Yeah. Like, no one can do that.
And you want that. Like you want to do that.
Well, the first few nights you want to do that.
And you're going to say that.
2 weeks later, you don't want to do that.
When he's like 18, you can be like, I remember the cuddle.
Like, what are you doing?
Stop it. No, it's right. And
go sleep.
It's crazy how your mood can shift with your child. So I'll be coming home from work It might be a stressful day, it might be a long day, it might be tired. And then all he has to do is look at me and smile.
And
Changes.
and you're good. You're good.
Like the other day, so I came back the other day. So my son's sleeping at about 7:30 right now. I finish radio at 7. So by the time I get home, it's like 8. So sometimes I get him, sometimes I don't.
Right.
But believe me, as soon as I finish the radio show, I'm running.
Out the door, yeah.
I'm running. I'm like, if I can get a minute, that's all I want.
Yeah.
And then at times I'm like gutted, I can't. But then I hear him like fall asleep. I'm like, that's fine, I've heard him. Other days I can actually like, I've made it to see him. And this happened the other day. I made it to see him and he looked at me and started smiling. And then my wife said to me, oh, now he's not going to sleep because he's excited to see you.
Oh.
And that for me was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Like he recognizes me and that, yeah, this is the vibes guy.
It's mad at that age as well. Like I've got it with my daughter now as well, where like she'll just have a normal face, but then like you look at her and she didn't realize you were there or in the room. And you look at her, you start talking, and she's just like,
yeah, biggest smile.
right.
Like,
yeah. But what I will say is you're still in a nice honeymoon period.
I am.
Yeah. And what I love about this podcast,
He's about to bring me to reality now. Go on.
What I love about this podcast is we're gonna have all of the, oh yeah, it's so lovely and amazing, which it is. Yeah.
We should put pianos under that bit, and then thunder. That's a little heart. Thunder, and then like
when I start talking,
just have like, remember like Jerry Springer when they used to come in with the guitars and
yeah.
you start talking.
But no, you're 100% right, and it is the most beautiful thing ever. Yeah. But you are in the honeymoon babies period where, like, even now, me saying this to you, you're probably going to be like, yeah, but every kid is different, and like that might be your situation. And because I was that person, I would hear people moaning about them being in the trenches and moaning about all the stress that they got. I'm like, it can't be that bad, like, because I only had one. And shout out to the Then and Now podcast. We'll talk about that in a sec. But we was chatting to those guys on their show a couple of weeks back, and Leonie put it perfectly. Having one kid is one, having two is 1,000.
I don't understand.
It completely changes the dynamic. So now, like, I'm getting home and I'm like, I've had a bad day or whatnot. I'm super excited to see my children, but when I'm getting home, they're adding to my stress.
Sex to the you.
They're adding to my stress. So if I've had a stressful day, it's going to be very difficult to come home because now, especially like we call it the witching hour, there's a certain time of the day.
Oh.
There's a certain time of the day where it's like 6 o'clock where my son needs his dinner. He needs to get bathed and ready for bed. My daughter is kind of in a place where she needs to start winding down. She might need to be fed. She's still breastfeeding. My dog needs to be fed and walked. We need to eat. We need to do all the things that we need to do, and everything's happening at the same time. My stepdaughter might need picking up from the train station as well.
Oh man,
to 7. So everything's happening at the same time. We call it a witching hour. So I'm having a moment, or I need to make something to eat. Here you go. Or, oh yeah, really excited to see you. Let me spend some time, and oh, here you go. Feed him. Oh, here you go. Have him back. Now it's just like when you have two, takes the other parent out the game completely.
Wow. Because if you take one each, fine, but you still got one.
Now it's just you and a toddler.
Wow.
You and a toddler waking up at 4 a.m. saying, "Give me some cuddles. Where's my milk? Where's my dummy? Where's my sleepy? Give me all of that, all of those things at the same time as well. Give me all of them at the same time because they can't digest the fact that okay, it's coming. I'm giving you one thing. I can't do both at the same time. Tell you what he started doing yesterday.
Go on.
He started screaming in the car.
What?
He started screaming in the car on the way home from nursery because he wants milk. So we had a chat yesterday. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's in the car screaming, "Daddy milk! Daddy milk!" He's going for it. "Daddy milk!" Yeah. I'm like, what? Like, what are you? You remember I said to you?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Yeah.
So I don't these chats to them.
I don't react to these tantrums because from now you're 2. Yeah. From now we're starting these chats early. Yeah. I'm more logic than emotion. I'm like, what are you doing? You know, you're old enough now to know that there is no milk in the car. You know that the milk comes from the fridge at home, right? So you know when we get home and we sit down, we're going to have our routine. Like we let him watch a little bit of TV. He has his milk. He's got like a massive teddy bear that he likes to sit down on and have cuddles and have his milk and maybe some snacks and stuff when he gets home from nursery.
Nice.
Watches a bit of TV. And then, it's bedtime, right? You know how this works now. We've got the routine, yeah? It's in the bag. Why are you screaming at the car asking for milk? I don't know.
What was his reaction when he said that to him?
I'm like, oh my days.
Wow.
Yeah, the 2-year-old tantrum thing is mad, and there's going to be a lot of parents and a lot of people listening to this that can maybe give me more advice than I can give to you.
So it's terrible twos.
I thought it was a myth, but it does exist.
It's true.
It doesn't it exists in a way where it's like there's not this massive and then they just switch from being an angel to this really.
Oh, so it's gradual.
It's gradual. So just little things start happening and you're like, oh, you never used to do that. You must be doing that now because you're 2. And it's just, and then eventually you get to a stage where there's quite a few of these things that they do now where you're trying to, even the other day we tried to go shopping. He decided I'm not going into shops.
What?
He's not on it. He's not on it. He decided today we are outside. We're not going inside. Today I want to be outside. So we're walking around. It's like a village, a retail village. And obviously it's all outside. And he wants to walk around and be outside. The minute we went into a shop, he starts having a breakdown, screaming, kicking on the floor, all of this stuff. And again, I was a parent that had an angel, who would never do any of these things. I could never see him doing any of these things. You know when he used to look at parents like, pick your son up off the floor.
Spoil him.
It's dirty.
Yeah.
How are you letting your son do that? Which I don't. And that's one of my pet hates. I could never let him stay on the flight and roll around on the floor. But he's making a very good effort to try that. He's probably, and you're holding him up and he's like, everything's
Dangling and yeah.
He's going so yeah, at the moment where you are, just enjoy it.
Oh, I am.
Enjoy it.
I'm
enjoy that they can't roll, crawl, walk, do stuff.
I had a moment when we were in public and he wouldn't stop crying.
Yeah, so you get stuff.
But that was.
But then there's
Can I just say though?
you can tag each other in.
So this is what happened. My wife had to pop into where she works normally, and this was in central London. And I thought, I'll take the kid around. We chill. This is before I came to see you.
Right. Oh,
remember I came up to see you, right? So I was meant to just walk him around and chill and blah blah blah. And he'd been fed and everything was fine. Put him in, going. He starts crying. I'm trying to shush him. Okay, then I stopped the pram, picked him up. Then he went quiet for a bit. He just wanted cuddles. Then Then I put him back in, started crying. Now here's my message to the public. When a father or a mother is with their child and they're crying, don't look at us.
Leave him alone.
Why are you looking at us? You think your looks are going to make this any better? You think, oh yeah, you looked, now my child's going to stop crying. No, because I'm already stressed at my child crying, because that cry of a child is very, very stressful. And then you feel like you should be looking at me. Go on with your day.
There's another layer to that as well. If they come over and they try and
just
they want to get involved.
Oh man, I will you in a second.
That same day where he was having a tantrum, my partner was in the shop trying to get some bits and I was outside of him because he decided he's not going in any shops, I've walked into the shop because she's taking long. I walked into the shop. I'm like, can we hurry up a little bit because he's not having it. He doesn't want to be inside here. I think it's time to go home, She's like, quick as I can. The cashier, the woman behind the till, has seen him, She's seen him acting like this, That's a very important part to this story.
Okay.
Right? She's seen him acting like a crazy person. And she said, it's just it's one of those days, isn't it? Or blah, blah, but I wouldn't melt or something like that,
Yeah.
Right, so we've left now. She's continuing, I then find out that this woman was being super slow behind the till, Super slow, super slow. My partner had to help her with the headers because she was being so slow. She then decided that she wanted to see my baby, my daughter, who my partner had with her, in the pram. So she then came out from behind the till. She's like, go on, let me have a look. Go on, let me have a little look. So she's come out from behind the till to look in the buggy where my daughter is, to go and, let a little baby. She's seen my son 10 minutes before having a mad tantrum in your head, you'd be like, oh, I just need, let me try and rush this along.
Bam, bam,
Let me let
there's bigger games
on their way.
on.
Let me have a little look.
No, you can't have a little look.
Why do people do that? You had a situation like that.
Yeah. So I'm going with the pram in so I live in this block of flats and then went to the underground car park. And as I'm going out the lift, now I put the shutter all the way down with my son because I don't want no one to see him. Why are you looking at him? It's none of your business. As I went past, this lady walked past and then she literally knelt down and tried to have a look inside. Are you okay, bro? What are you trying to look at? Well, who told you could look at?
Holding a bro as well.
Yeah, and it's really annoying me. And then she went and she didn't speak English, otherwise I might have said, no,
Right.
let me go. And then, why are you trying? That's why I always keep it down. I'm not letting anyone see him.
But even when you keep it down, like it's usually elderly people. Like I've had it a few times where like they're proper breaking their neck. Like they're walking one way and they turn and face the other direction.
Yeah.
They're now going the other way of their travel to break their neck, to look into the buggy, to see the baby. What do you?
Is it your baby? Is it your grandkid? No. Move along. This is a good episode. I like these rants.
Yeah.
Let's get a few more off I check.
Yeah, there's gonna be a.
Let's do another. No, I've got another one.
Not even got into the topic. Anyway, before we go anywhere else,
I've got one.
Welcome to another episode of Dads in the Hood.
Yes. Gasser here. Hi.
I'm Jay London.
Okay, listen. Listen. Come here. This happened to me yesterday.
Oh, as recent as that. Okay, I haven't heard
yesterday.
Right.
Sainsbury's. Right? They have parent with child. Okay? Parking.
Yeah.
This isn't parent who have children who might be at home.
Yeah.
Parent with child, which means you're a parent, you're with a child.
You need space to get the buggy out, get them out the car seat, and do all the above.
There's only about 4 of them. There's loads of disabled parking, but you won't go there because you think the cameras are going to see, yeah? But in the parent with child section, this guy comes and parks there, right? I'm waiting because I'm like, I'll wait 5 minutes. So someone comes out, move in. Some guy walks out, normal 50-year-old man, no child, got into the car and drove off after I had parked.
How did that make you feel?
There's only a certain amount of these parking spots, okay? Because for some reason, I don't know who this douchebag is that's decided that, I was going to say another word, who decided that British car park spaces shouldn't have enough space to open the door. I don't know who decided that because I've been around the world, mate. People have spaces to open their car doors. In this country, for some reason, we think it's sardines.
Because there's too many cars, mate.
You can't give me an inch?
There's too many cars.
Like, there's 2 lines, a car's there and the other car's right there. You can't. I have to drive out and then someone has to get in. Yeah, it's annoying.
It is.
I can't do buggies in that, yeah?
It's all right, let it all out.
So this guy decided he's not going to park anywhere normal. He's going to park in those spots and go. And that is the most disgusting behavior ever. I hope.
Careful.
You have your tire punctures. Okay, just a little inconvenience. I hope you turn the page of a book and you have a paper cut, okay? Just, I want some sort of inconvenience in your life because it's really annoying. Like, do not park in those spots because there's only a few of them and it's very, very annoying.
There's going to be people that very, very, very angrily agree with you.
Yeah.
Because we've all been there. Like, I've always looked at those spots and been like, I can't do that because, you know, it's going to inconvenience someone else. But not everyone thinks like that.
But why would you do that?
Well, for a few reasons.
No, you don't have a child though. So
but let's not pretend it doesn't make life easier. Like, obviously,
I would never do that. I would never park.
I wouldn't either, but there's like, obviously it's closer to the shop.
Mate, okay, with that logic, you could park inside the shop front then. Like, just drive into the shop. If you want it easier, it's get into the shop.
It's closer to the shop. It's easier to get in and out of the car if you've got like bags or a trolley or whatnot. I'm not justifying this. I'm just giving you reasons as to why they may have
not valid. Not valid reason.
Maybe they are disabled and the disabled spot was taken.
Oh, there's always more disabled spots than parent with child.
That is true.
There's nothing you can tell me that justifies that action. If that is you, you need God. Okay?
Right. So what are we going to do next time we see someone parking in a child's parking spot?
What should we do? Can we have suggestions? What should we do?
Producer's saying he's
saying
to fight. He's saying straight away it has to.
It's on site, isn't
It
it?
has to come to blows.
It's got to be something. Like, what can we actually, like, genuinely, I'm asking you now, what would you do? Because you can't confront them because your baby's that. You don't want to start an argument with someone with your
No,
baby.
I'm never that person that wants confrontation. Just like,
If my baby's not there, let's go. But if my baby's there,
again, as much as I always sound like it on this show, like I'm actually not an angry person.
he's quite peaceful.
I'm quite calm.
Yeah.
So there needs to be a silent move that you can do to these cars. You know, some people leave notes on people's cars, like if they've like parked badly. You know.
The thing is, you don't know until they
arrive back. Yeah.
This guy
I guess
was.
there's something you can do if you see them getting out, but if you see them getting in,
Is there a place? I'm talking to the government here that we can go to.
I'm talking to the government.
Yeah,
because they watch every episode.
Government. No, but where we can report these people and they should get fines. Take a picture of them.
You're gonna be Karen.
Get a fine, and then use that money to fund something.
He's in the car park like this. Right.
Take a picture.
Right, I seen him.
Yeah.
He's got no. Right. Get that. Right. Jay, what was that? What was the name of that? What was the name? Remember when we did that episode? What was the name of that government? What, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Right. I got. All right. I got one. Right. Gareth at gov.uk. Right. Right. That's it. Got him. Take that.
They should be, man. This is annoying. Okay.
Hey, you're right now.
I'm good now. All right.
Shall we talk about what we was meant to talk about?
That's what I meant to talk about.
Oh, right. So today...
See, the government won't do nothing. She'll tell you why. I'm going to call the government now, right now. She'll tell you why.
God.
What have you put in my drink? You told me this was a banana
It's just a smoothie, but go for it.
The government don't care because look at paternity leave, bro.
Oh, that's another episode.
That's a full episode because it's ridiculous.
That's a whole nother
And maternity.
That's a whole nother episode. So for those of you that are new to the show, we're trying to do this in some sort of chronological. How do you say it? Chronological order.
Although chronological sounds a bit more friendly.
Yeah. So we're starting from, even though I've got 2 under 2, Yasser's little boy is coming up to 3 months now.
4 months.
4 months now.
4 months.
We're trying to take you through the stages before we get into rants and stuff. We're trying to take you through stages of, like, you know, finding out when you're pregnant, the appointments, the tests, having the baby in an order of when the baby is born, right? Yes, has gone straight in today with government talk. But in today's episode, we want to talk about antenatal classes.
Yeah, let's shift it to antenatal classes. Which
again, there's going to be
How is it? So antenatal classes a lot of them are provided by the government. When you go to your appointment,
this episode's just going to be called the government.
The government, but they are provided by them. You can go private as well, which will cost you. They do give you separate like classes on certain things. We did the free government ones.
Did you?
Yeah, I did all of them, and then we did a private one on choking.
Okay,
because we didn't really feel comfortable confident enough from what we learned from there. So we really were, because that's something I'm really scared of.
100%.
So we did one of them. They're all online, the ones we did. We didn't actually go in anywhere.
Okay.
Which was good. I think the first few were good.
How was your experience with the government antenatal classes?
I think there is a lot of unnecessary talk in there.
Right.
Like, I get it, but like, for example, in one of the episodes...
Wait, paint the picture for me. It's all online?
It's all online.
Is it like a Zoom?
Yeah, so Zoom.
There is somebody giving the class.
Yeah, so you Zoom, you blah, 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 and then there's a chat on the right, so you can talk about whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's a person guiding through it, and then you can see how many people are on it. I tend to have between 50 to 80 people on them.
Okay.
Each one. It's normally your hospital that do it, so the local hospital. The first one was good because the first one spoke about your hospital itself and what's what and how to do things, which I think was super useful for us. Talk like birthing suites, labor wards, and what's the difference, and then even for like the birthing partners, like where to park and all these little bits that you need to know. And then you got into the antenatal stuff, which was more about the pregnancy, what's going to happen with the birth, what happens after the birth. There was like a whole 45 minutes on contraception.
Okay.
Which I thought was
a bit late for that.
Yeah. But I guess once you've had a baby, which I don't know, but yeah, 45 minutes, a good 20 minutes of that was on a coil,
Right.
I know everything about coils.
Fair.
Don't need to know it,
Fair.
but I knew about it.
You don't know.
And then I fell asleep for the rest of the time.
They're rubbish, innit?
Yeah.
Rubbish. Like when you find out that you're having a baby, I guess the right thing to do, or the thing that you think is the right thing to do,
Yeah.
is to seek education and to have these classes. But I think, especially for me, like we knew that we was going into it, and I'm probably not going to learn a lot from it, but I want to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what I was saying to my friends. I was like, I know it's going to be a waste of time, but shall I do it? And they were like, just do it, because, you know, you might pick up something, but at least you've done it, even if you don't. And then you know that there wasn't, because it's all, like, it's everyone's different, right?
Yeah.
It's all through experience. So there's going to be a lot of things that you need to learn just by doing or experiencing, or like they don't teach you how to deal with a 2-year-old that wants milk on the way back from nursery and screaming in the car, right? Or a 2-year-old that's having a tantrum because he's decided today, I'm not going in a shop. We need to be outside of a shop.
Yeah.
Or weird people that need to look inside the buggy. I was going to say weird women, because it usually just is a woman. It's not.
It'd be weird if it was a
guy. It would be really weird if it was a guy. I don't think I would allow a guy unless it was a really elderly man, like a proper granddad.
Yeah.
But like if it was like you and I didn't know you,
Weird.
that's probably where it would get.
I noticed the men normally talk to you, because I was in Boots and my boy was crying and my wife was at the till, and this old man went by and he looked at us and he goes, I've been there, you'll get through it.
That's nice though.
And that's what old men normally say. He's not gonna be like, let me look at the baby.
Yeah,
like,
that would make me feel comfortable, because obviously in that moment you're feeling really anxious. You're like, everyone's looking at me. Oh, the baby's having a moment. Everyone's gonna think I'm a shit dad.
Yeah.
Like I've done something to this child. So yeah, that's nice. But I also don't know, like, because I wouldn't. I mean, maybe I would do something like that if I was having a really good day and I was in a good mood and I just felt like la 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 la. I want to chat to everybody.
Yeah.
This doesn't happen often, but like 9 times out of 10, like, wow, you step away, man, chatting to strangers, man.
And I've seen women really struggle with babies in public many a times. It's a normal thing to see. The best thing I've noticed is you just avoid. If my wife's there, she might, if help is needed. But the best thing to do is just don't put any more attention towards their way.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Like I got on train the other day and I just walked into this conversation that this mum was having on the phone. She was with her 2 little girls, and I quickly gathered that there was a guy that spoke to one of the little children and like tried to like hold her hand, or not touch her inappropriately, but tried to touch her.
Oh wow.
Like it was a whole thing. And then the mum was like, no, you don't touch my children. So she was on the phone, like explaining it to her partner. And I'm just kind of sitting there, like next to the girl, and then her other daughter's in front of me. And I'm like, yeah, I better not even make eye contact with any of these people, because and there's literally, they don't know like the normal person. Like they might think, oh, like, do you know what I mean? They've just gone through a thingy. I was just like, the best thing to do is not into like, because I'm fully in this conversation now, but I can hear this, like you're sitting right there, right in front of me. You know, when the chairs are facing opposite, she's right in front of me having this chat. And I'm like, I'm just going to need to pretend that I'm listening to a podcast.
Yeah, you're not there. Best thing. But you're right, those classes don't teach you about these things.
No.
They teach you a lot of the medical side of things.
Yeah, which is obviously nice to know,
right? Yeah, really good to know. And there is a lot of stuff that you do cover. So the classes are quite intense. It's like 3 hours with 2 breaks. And it's just bam, 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 bam.
Wow, okay.
It's quite crazy. The paid one was actually much better.
Yeah.
Paid one was, there was a guy and he had like a doll and he did the whole thing and there's a lot of questions and then he'd send you the video of that as well. I thought it was really good. But you know what? Out of all the classes and everything we did, the best thing and where I learned the most was One Born Every Minute, the TV show on Channel 4.
So
did you watch it?
My friend put me off that so bad.
Why?
He was like, whatever you do, because obviously a lot of my friends had kids before me. It's like, whatever you do, don't make the mistake I did. Do not watch One Born Every Minute.
Why?
It will literally put you off and scare you from the birth and having children and X, Y, and Z. He's like, don't watch that.
Nah, man, I'm the opposite.
Really?
Because there was a lot of complications in my birth story, which I'll talk
Next episode.
Next episode, definitely. But if I didn't watch One Born Every Minute, I would not have known half the stuff that was going on. Okay. But after watching One Born Every Minute, well, after I watched the whole thing, every episode.
Wow. How many episodes is there?
Loads. It's like 5 seasons.
I'm saying it like Like 10 different seasons of that.
It's a lot of seasons.
Wow, okay.
We watched all of it, but and we saw every kind of birth, from forceps, emergency C-section, planned C-sections, natural
Right.
births, water births, all of them. And there's a lot of jargon being thrown around. There's a lot of stuff going on. If I didn't watch that show, I would have been shitting myself.
Really?
Yeah.
So the advice.
I mean, I was shitting myself, but less.
So the advice is don't go to antenatal classes. Just watch one every minute.
You cover it all. No, but you do. And they cover everything. And there's so many different, because every birth is different.
Of course.
And that goes through so many. And you go through the whole journey of it. And then you speak to, well, you don't speak to them. You hear from the parents afterwards. It's such a good show and it's real.
I'm looking forward to the birthing episode because your story, what your wife went through is mad.
I was just trying to think about it before as well. Like,
mental.
yeah.
I don't know. There's obviously a lot of people watch this show now, but I don't think there's going to be anyone out there that is not shocked about your story.
That is, and I don't want to, when I talk about it, I'm going to talk about it real.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about everything that happened, but also at the same time, I don't want to put anyone off.
I think it needs to be told. Though.
It needs, to educate.
And plus, like, we're 4 months in now. Everyone's fine.
Very good.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking, if someone's pregnant, they hear that story.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to say is,
I think it's worth knowing that it could potentially, like, there is a possibility that this also does happen sometimes.
I mean, in our scenario, what could have gone wrong went wrong.
It was mad.
And then more things just kept going wrong. And it's like, whoa. And then, we'll talk about it because I'll start getting emotional if we talk about it now.
Yeah, antenatal classes.
Antenatal classes. Didn't prepare me for that, did you?
I don't think anything could have prepared you for that. We went a different route. So we actually just went private. And it was expensive. Yeah, the whole thing. I don't even think, I can't even remember now. This was 2 years ago. Obviously, I didn't do it with my newborn. It wasn't, I think it was like maybe £200 or £300 maybe for the whole thing.
It's about that much.
That's off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I didn't know that the government offered any though.
Did you? Yeah.
I don't think I did at the time.
Yeah,
I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Anyway, we did the private ones and they would
maybe that doctor that you kicked off with took you guys off the list.
Listen, if you didn't watch the last episodes,
you won out. You thought my rant was bad. Go to
apologies from now. But yeah, catch up if this is your first episode that you're watching. So we went private and it was kind of what I expected. A lot of them were in person.
Yeah.
So a lot of them were like what you see on TV when you go to the classes and, you're sitting with your partner. And
you went in?
Yeah, man, we went in. And there's this really over-enthusiastic woman that's like, "Hi guys, welcome to the class today. What we're gonna do today is talk about bottles and how to feed them. So if you could all get your bottle." And then just like, "Yeah, so does anybody know what this bit's called?" And
so that bit's a teat.
A teat, yeah.
I thought it was tit. And I'm referring to it as a tit. And I thought everyone was just mispronouncing it.
Just when you're in the class.
Who says
like the tit?
It's the tit. And I'm like, makes sense. And then I realized afterwards it's called a teat.
But yeah, it was an experience. And I feel like it was what I expected. I didn't feel awkward because I knew that it was going to be stuff like, I kind of knew what to expect before I went in there. I did feel a little bit like, just uncomfortable with all of these people who, I'm not very good with new people.
I gathered.
I'm not very good with new people who try to be overly friendly as well, which is there's nothing wrong with that. But it takes me a while before I warm up and I actually, start letting you into my world.
Yeah.
Right. When there's people and they're like asking you like these personal questions about you and your partner and your birth and all of this, especially being your first, it's like, this is a really special moment for me that I'm still trying to keep quiet for us. Right. It's a little bit like, I don't really want to, there's only so much that we can talk about here. And that's also what leads me on to, because I know a lot of people have made really good friends through these antenatal classes, usually mums, because they meet mums who are having babies at similar ages and they go to like mother classes and stuff together and they do things together and they end up becoming really good friends. I was the guy in the fathers to be WhatsApp group.
There's a WhatsApp group.
They made a WhatsApp group, bro.
What happens in that? Come on, be honest. What happened?
So they made a WhatsApp group, yeah. And I'm just put in this WhatsApp group, and they're just like, right, so we're gonna meet up at the pub, and if anyone would like to come and blah blah, and they'd meet up. They'd do.
Did you go?
I didn't go.
I was gonna say that's not very easy thing to do.
I didn't go, and if any of them's watching, like, it's not because I thought that like they were idiots or anything. It's just not really me. Like, again, I've just got my circle of people, my friends that I've known for 30 odd years, and that's like, I'm fine with that.
Also, like, you don't want to be over advised.
Yeah.
And I didn't want that. I wanted to, like, because it's like the theory and the practical test. Like, theory, fine, you learn it, but once you're actually driving, you've learned way more.
100%.
And it's same with this. Like, yes, you can be hounded by all of this knowledge and whatever, but then when your kid's actually there, you just know. Also, your instinct kicks in quite.
Yeah, your parent instinct just takes over. Like, there's. I remember the first time that I was looking after my son, and my partner was away for the day, and I wasn't scared, but I remember like saying to my friends, like, wish me luck, guys. Like, this is the first time that I'm going to be doing this, like, just by myself. And I know there's going to be a lot of dads out there that feel like that as well, but then dad instinct just takes over. Like, by that time of like that happening, the call points and the things that that your child needs more than anyone else.
So the kid,
and the kid more than anyone else.
Like, now my son will make a sound, I know,
and straight away. That's it.
Yeah.
Straight away. Where it gets scary now is leaving that kid with somebody else. Like, even if it is like a grandparent or something, because they might not know what shli is.
No,
they might not know what that is.
They might not know. Oh, this is too hot, or this is too cold.
Yeah.
This is an itch.
They might not be able to understand his baby language now. Like, obviously, we can understand everything that he's saying because he's our son or our daughter. But so that's where it gets a little bit scary. But with the classes, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd advise people to go. I don't think I'd tell people not to, but it didn't do anything for me. I read a book.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Which one?
I had a pregnancy. I think it was Pregnancy for Men or something like that it was called. But it was written in a way, kind of how we do this show, where it's just like, just real, a lot of swearing in it.
Was there?
Yeah, there's a lot of swearing in it. There's a lot of just like cussing out this person or that person, or telling you just the reality of what's going to happen when you have a child or leading up to it. And it was quite good. I remember I lent it to somebody else at work as well. So that kind of helped me just get into the swing of it. But I think the classes do help you just get into the mentality
100%.
What's about to happen.
I think it's also really important for the woman who is pregnant, because there's a lot of changes happening to her body, and that explains a lot of it. I think a lot of them classes, and also postpartum as well, and a lot to do with that. Because postpartum is tough.
Postpartum is another episode.
It's different.
It's another episode.
Yeah. It should be like the 4th trimester.
Because when we have arguments now, like, my missus still puts it down to postpartum.
Still?
Yeah. She's like, it's a real thing, right? The other day she forgot our daughter's name.
What?
So we was at my son got christened a couple of weeks ago, and at the christening, my friend's mum asked what my daughter's name was. And I was like, oh, what's her name again? And my partner's mind went blank.
Wow.
She forgot the name of her daughter.
How the amount women go.
She had to deflect and like pretend that she couldn't hear for a little bit so she could think, talk about something else.
Yeah.
And she was like,
and it's that.
Yeah. But she was thinking about all the other names of like friends' children, nieces, nephews. She couldn't think of her own daughter's name.
See, it's a whole different. It is a different episode as always. Talk about it on, but it is.
We'll have to get a woman on for that episode. I feel like there's only so much that we.
Yeah. Even the depression they go through is crazy. That is a different level of. Yeah,
I've got a child psychologist as well who I want to get on the episode at some point. Like, this show, like, it's just, I'm so excited, man.
We've got loads going on.
So much stuff going on, and there's so much that we can talk about and that we're gonna talk about. And the guests when we start introducing people. So yeah, really, really looking forward to that. But I don't know if there's any more to say on antenatal classes.
Do it if you want. If not, one born every minute. That is my advice.
Or don't watch One Born Every Minute, like my friend said, because he put me off it completely and said it scarred him for life.
I don't know. I think he needs to watch it properly.
Right, let's end the episode with a daddy dilemma.
Let's
as
do it.
Always.
But also do something. Don't not do anything. All right. But these guys on a podcast.
Do something.
Yeah, like
If you're gonna be a dad, do something.
To be honest, you are doing something by listening to this, so you're fine.
That is true. You're starting in a good. Well, I don't know. Are they starting in a good place? Don't take advice from us,
But also take it.
but also take advice from us.
Right, that's dilemmas. If you have a dilemma, maybe you're at the pregnancy stage, maybe you're at the thinking about having a kid stage, maybe you have kids right now, whatever age they may be. We want to hear your dad dilemmas. Put them in the comments below or DM us. Send us a little message, Dads and the Hood, and we could read them out on the show.
So we've got one here which slid into the DMs. Ready for this?
Okay, let's go.
Right, Jay. Yes, I need help. I was trimming my downstairs area in the shower, and then all of a sudden,
Wait, is this a guy or a woman?
this is a guy, I assume. The razor slipped, and now I've accidentally shaved a perfect ball patch. My two options are commit and shave the whole thing like a dolphin, or try and hide it and hope my partner never looks closely.
Okay, here's the thing. Let me chat to you for a second. You're getting way too comfortable with us. Like, I want loyal listeners.
Wait, I almost don't want to imagine it, but can you picture us?
Like, he's got a.
Can you picture what this guy's done?
So wait, you're. Oh, I went. So it's never happened to me before, but also
and he's like created like a
perfect
a
bowl
ring
patch.
donut.
So what, you're looking to blend it in and fade it
Do
in?
a little fade.
Why are you coming to us?
This is what people feel comfortable asking us. Like,
Guys, we are. We're trying to tell you how to raise kids, and you're talking to us about.
this is a real dad problem.
How's that problem?
Because you know what? When you have kids, you don't have time in it. So what happens is you might be in the shower and you've only got a limited amount of access to that shaving time. Yeah. So you're trying to do it quickly and then.
So you thought what a great idea is. I'm gonna message this podcast, write a DM, search us, send the DM,
We've got this person's name as well.
and then listen to the show.
Let's go and look at his profile and see what's going on.
Should pull it up.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
I'm saying.
So what do you do? Help him out, man. Like, do you?
I don't message a podcast about it.
First of all,
Yeah, I don't message a show.
first of all, you've done that.
Mate, just clean it up, bro. Just
Go commando.
Just clean it all.
Just
Zero all over.
zero everywhere.
Also, why is it not zero all over anyway? Why are you trimming it like it's a fashion thing?
I don't know. You might want to design a line. You know how they used to have the jazzles.
But male jazzles.
You might want a male jazzle.
Yeah.
Do a little fade.
I think you're thinking about it too much. Just put boxes on and get what you like.
Look, you're allowed to feel comfortable. I love the fact that
Not that comfortable.
I love the fact that
That you're telling me you have a
fine in these things. I think we need a name for we'll call them hoodlums or something.
Hoodlums. You sounds like a hoodlum.
The hoodlums.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say, I feel that's a you problem. Thank you.
Yeah, sometimes with daddy dilemmas at the end of the show, we can't actually help. But thanks for joining us.
Yeah, daddy dilemmas.
Yeah,
Dad
dilemmas.
Dad dilemmas.
Maybe. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, do all of that. Comment. Let us know if you can find or agree with any of the things that we have spoken about in this episode. If there's any advice or anything that you found useful, please do let us know. And
if you disagree, that's fine as well. We're all just having a great chat.
Yeah. And if you want more of Yasser's rants,
yeah, man,
it's great because when we first started the show, I was the one ranting.
Now
we're a few episodes in.
Mine are fresh in it 2 days ago.
Yeah. Big love, YouTube. You made it to the end of another episode. Thanks so much for watching.
Congratulations. But this is not the end. It may sound like the end, but it's not. It's just the beginning of the next episode. So what you need to do is subscribe, which is one of these places.
Yeah.
Once you subscribed, tell your nan about it. If you don't have a nan anymore, it happens, they die. Go tell someone else's nan.
That is so morbid.
Subscribe. Well, my nan's dead. Everyone's nan's gonna die.
If there's anything that you can relate to in the episode as well, make sure you leave it down in the comments. And yeah, just send it to your friend or your nan if she's still with us.
Subscribe. And then go onto her account, your nan's, and then subscribe.
Leave the nan alone.